back.
Back to another episode.
Yep.
Episode 2.
After recording our filler yesterday with lovely Jess Knox behind the camera now. Anyway, how'd everyone go this week?
Good.
So we had you on movies, gaming, and TV shows this time.
Yeah.
So everyone, who wants to go first?
I'll take it on.
Go on.
So a director's come back after 5 years of receiving his Academy Award-winning famous film. I'm just probably going to pronounce it wrong. Bong Joon-ho has come back after releasing Parasite. He's come back with a new movie, Makin 17. The trailer just released, starring Robert Pattinson in the film. Have you guys seen the trailer for it?
No.
No, I don't think so.
But no, it's been a long time since we've seen this director come back.
Yeah.
So I think he's gonna kick ass at it, and just by seeing from the trailer, Robert Pattinson is a phenomenal choice as it. Going into recent with Joker 2 coming out.
Yeah, Joker 2. That's soon.
There's this whole weird. Maybe it's just me making this whole weird conspiracy, but the movie has received. At the film festival when it was first released, it received 11-minute standing ovation.
Joker 2.
Joker 2.
Okay.
But however, IGN gave it a 5 out of 10. Now that brings in the question of our ratings, our numbers for how long a standing ovation, how the numbers like, oh, that movie gets a 5, this movie gets a 6. Does that really matter?
I feel like I think the most important one is when you Google something is the audience score, not Tomato Meter and not Rotten Tomatoes, anything like that. I think it's the audience score because there's plenty of great movies that have gotten terrible reviews, and then there's also plenty of like terrible movies that have gotten great reviews.
Yeah.
Like,
How would you rate though? Like, how would you calculate an audience score? Would that be box office?
yeah, I think that.
So like the box office sales.
That's also hard because you can just throw a name to a movie and people are going to see it. Like it will do more than its budget, like sort of thing. Like Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, anything like that.
Yeah.
You put them in a movie, like now Ryan Reynolds, anything like that.
I don't know. Kevin Hart was in that Borderlands movie and that.
Yeah,
That was a TV show, wasn't it?
Nope, that was a movie.
It was a movie.
That was a movie, and it
had
bombed.
nothing
It even
like
had
that.
Jamie Lee Curtis in it.
Yeah, I saw that though.
Like-
That's massive.
Yeah.
No, it had, and it also had
Jack Black.
Kate Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett. That's it. Yeah.
Big names.
Yeah.
Didn't do well.
For it to have like two massive names like that and still flop.
Didn't do well.
So yeah.
I
Bear in mind they did. IGN gave She-Hulk a 9 out of 10. So,
Exactly my point.
so
again, but that's
ratings.
critics,
Yeah.
I think-
not against like.
And they also do it professionally. Not,
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
how much did we enjoy it.
Yeah.
They've got to do it professionally.
Exactly.
So
It's definitely an
a
audience
different
based.
thing.
The thing with Joker 2 as well is it's not. It's a follow up from the first one, but it's not the same. It's a musical. The whole thing's based around Joker and Harley doing like a live television stage performance, and then all the chaos and everything that happens between and in that.
Yeah.
So that's what people I don't think are going to like about it is the fact that it's half a musical, and then you go from a musical to the chaos and the excitement of everything going on
It
there.
hasn't been released yet.
No,
It's in October.
October 24th, I think.
October,
I think it's
24th.
24th or something. I've got it at work. It says
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
But
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
It should be
if
interesting.
if it's actually the ratings are true or not. But speaking about Joker, his yin his yang. Batman is receiving very high fame.
Yes.
He's
yes.
receiving the star.
Oh,
the star at the Walk of Fame.
Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah, that's right.
Now
Yeah.
the question is, because they do events about it, people they get people who relate to it. For example, they get the person who gets the award,
yeah,
or like people who have impacted that person's life. Who do you think?
You're about to ask who's the best Batman?
No,
Okay,
we're not
okay.
getting to that. That's in a whole other.
Okay.
who should be
Who should be there to receive the award? Should it be Bill Finger and Bob Kane's family who actually created the character?
That's what I was going to say. I think it should be.
or should it be the actors who played?
No, it should be the guys that created Batman.
I definitely think it should be the creators.
Look, and if they want to invite the people that played Batman, cool, but it should be the ones who created, without a doubt, the ones who created Batman.
Like his whole, like their family, because they're
Doing
sadly,
yeah. Unfortunately, passed away, yeah, but...
It would seem a bit... I don't want to say rude, but it's definitely the creators.
At the least, the family should be invited.
The family should be invited.
I think they will be. I think that'd be a pretty big thing.
Okay, if not, if it is an actor, who should it be? Because I have a different person that I think should probably be the one to give the speech.
See, look,
if it's not the family.
When you say an actor, I want Kevin Conroy to take it then.
Really?
But he's dead. He's passed away. But I think I'd want like a voice actor to take it. Because doing the live actions is too hard. Like, because all of them did well in their own sort of way. Christian Bale's was the best realistic version, and just great movies. Yeah. Ben Affleck's Batfleck was just like the physicality of it.
Yeah.
Like the fact that like.
Was that the first time you see a live action fight Superman, as well?
I think so. I think so.
Like
100%, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
okay.
And then Robert Pattinson.
I've only seen it once, so I can't remember.
Robert Pattinson, like he's good, but he's definitely as we'll see as it goes on, he's definitely got room to grow as Batman, which I think he's going to end up being the best live action Batman.
Okay.
I think he will end up being.
I don't know if this is true or not, but is this the first time a fictional character has received this high?
I'm pretty sure.
I think that's the whole thing.
I think
that's the reason he's the first character. Now, if it's not the family, and it's not the actors that do it, it will definitely be the CEO of Warner Brothers.
No, I disagree with that. It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be, but I have a funny. But it probably will.
Obviously, he'll probably be there, but he shouldn't make a speech or anything like that.
No.
Because anyway, we've seen how Warner Brothers has gone with recent DCU attempts, but. Anyway, but no, I think it should be the creators' families there.
Okay.
I think it's well deserved, and I think anyone who's still here with us, who helped Batman shape him into the character he is, and is still not here with us,
100%.
They should be really proud.
Yeah.
So so another thing, movies that have been confirmed.
Yes, sir.
For the next live-action Transformers movie, they're doing a crossover with G.I. Joe. You know the G.I. Joe movie?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're doing now a crossover with it.
Why?
Because that's how they finished the last live action.
Yeah, I know you're talking about the one with
I can't remember.
John Cena. The Bumblebee movie ended with like G.I. Joe being mentioned.
Was it the new one? Where was the age of
the new one? The Age of the Beast.
Rise of the Beast.
Rise of the Beast.
Yeah.
Right at the end.
Was it that one?
Right at the end, the kid who wears the Transformer gets a job interview through an agency, and he goes in, and then it goes into the back door. The back wall opens up, and he walks through, and it's G.I. Joe.
Well, I'm pretty sure they made like the same toy company owns them both.
Yeah.
So that's what it's about.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I haven't seen any of the G.I. Joe movies, so I don't.
First one.
First one with Channing Tatum and Marlon Wayans.
That is awesome. That is a great movie.
But I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird because they're two completely different things.
Have you seen the Snake Eyes movie?
Yeah, very great.
Great.
Very, very good movie. Very good movie.
All right.
But yeah, no. So that's been confirmed.
Sweet.
And so I don't know if it'd be like, because by now Transformers is not. It's not going on with the next like Mark Wahlberg. You know how like.
Oh yeah, no, that's good. I needed to end that.
So they're going back with Bumblebee and stuff.
Yeah, they're going back.
So I think that'll.
The OG designs as well.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Take place in that universe.
Yeah, sick, cool.
And then final one having to do with games. The Sims movie has been confirmed.
Yes. I think Margot Robbie's been approached or something.
What?
As producer.
As a producer.
As a producer.
Ah, okay.
I don't want her as a cast member.
God, I thought the Minecraft movie was terrible.
Yeah,
that's like Jason Momoa.
I think the only thing that's going to save Minecraft is the fact that no one wants to hate Jack Black.
Yeah. Yeah.
No one wants to hate him. He's too lovable.
Yeah.
That was two voice cracks right there.
Yeah, okay.
We do like a number count. How many voice cracks up there? But yeah, But Kate Haring is saying to direct it. She directed the first. I don't know if she directed the second season of Loki. Whoa, my God!
I'm gonna move this away from me.
Just give Mitch a second. He's hitting puberty for the fourth time tonight.
I want you to come back with the most like, yo.
Yeah, just nice and deep.
That's what she said.
Fuck you, Ollie. Yo.
Yeah. But she said to direct it as well because she directed the first Loki season 1 and season 2.
Who's that?
Kate Haring.
I thought you said Margot Robbie for a second.
No. Margot Robbie did not do it.
Oh, okay.
But she's saying to produce it. I don't think she'll be cast in it because she wants Barbie to be her own thing.
Yeah, no, that's
So it's because I know people who love The Sims. My sister loves The Sims. So
Yeah.
and EA wanted to be a big,
Just like
just loves The Sims.
Producer loves them.
Everyone like EA said that they want this to have the same impact that Barbie has, but I don't think they'll get that from most people. But from the people who play it, they definitely will.
Yeah,
they definitely will. So, but
I think it's.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say. I think it has to be one of those. You're gonna have to have played Sims to enjoy it as well. Or really enjoy it.
I definitely think it will fall in the same realm as Mario.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah.
But that was also a fun movie.
It was a fun movie. People who played it and grew up playing it enjoyed it. They liked the story. They kept the story pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Rescue Princess Peach, all that sort of. If they keep it true to the game, it will be good. People will enjoy it and they'll go and see it.
Well, I guess we'll see what happens with it.
Yeah.
But that's my movie eye catches.
Movies.
Okay.
I want to say on to go on to games as we finish off with.
Okay. There really isn't a lot of game news this week.
It isn't pretty known.
The only thing new is to do with Black Ops.
Yeah.
So Call of Duty Warzone Season 6 has been released. It's the new Halloween season.
What kind of
It's kind of short though.
Yeah, what kind of things are they releasing with it?
So Mike Myers has been the Mike Myers skin is in it. There's that creepy clown, the white and black clown. Terrified.
Oh, Art the clown.
Art, yeah. So he's in it as well. Daryl from The Walking Dead is also a operator skin in there. New guns, old maps. Rebirth Island has just been transformed into a hellscape. Floating islands and safe zones and weapon caches with like top tier guns and things like that.
It's got those little things that just shoot you.
Little projectile things that shoot you.
It actually reminds me of
teleporters.
Old Halo. Remember the towers? You could walk onto the towers onto like the blue
Yeah.
string and it would shoot you out. Like
Yeah.
It reminds me of that actually.
Yeah, true. I didn't think of that. That's pretty much it. Everyone's playing it. It is good fun. I'm definitely playing it, probably more than I should be. The other thing with games is Fortnite again has released the Iron Man like suits and stuff, which is really cool.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't they going back to Chapter 2 at the end of the year?
Don't know. There was a lot of talk that they want to go back to OG because that was when they had their highest flow of traffic in the game was when they had OG.
But you also got a lot of people that played it back then. They were actually adults now.
Exactly.
They're proper adults.
Yeah, exactly. Sabrina Carpenter is doing a Christmas special on Netflix. So I believe it's a concert, like a live concert special for Christmas.
Like what Taylor Swift did.
Just like what Taylor Swift did, where she had like a movie concert, I'd say. There was other ones. I can't remember their name. What's his name?
I can't believe how successful that was.
What was it called? The Eras Tour?
Yeah.
My sister went to that, and I don't know why. She dragged her boyfriend to it.
Cinema?
Yeah. Went to she drove 2 hours to go and watch it with her boyfriend, and she forced him to wear a Taylor Swift shirt and everything.
My mum went and saw it, and she loved it as well, but I didn't want to go see it.
No.
My sister loves Taylor Swift.
Working at the cinema, you don't have much of a choice.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you can run away all you like, but you still have to go.
Hide.
You can't hide from it. Now, back on One Piece news. The producer is shaking her head at me because apparently I talk about it too much. The new actors for Mr. Zero, aka Crocodile, and Nico Robin are Joe Montegalino, the guy that does the Backstreet Boys song in the fuel station.
Yeah.
The really tall guy.
That one.
The really tall guy.
One.
Yeah. He's playing Mr. Zero, Crocodile, which I think is awesome. He's a very evil character, and he is an older gentleman in a sense, and he's huge. Like, he's just a big character, and he's massive, and I think Joe will play it very well. And the other one is Lara Obov, which is a Russian actress, and she was in the Pitch Perfect TV show. She played the DJ in the TV show. I haven't seen it, so I'm not entirely sure.
It was a Pitch Perfect TV show.
Neither did I. I had to look her. I looked her up, and I was like, I've never seen her before. She's a Russian actress, and I went through her catalog, and it came up as the first thing was Pitch Perfect TV show, and I was like, I had no idea.
Fair enough.
But yeah, that's all my news. There really wasn't a lot of gaming news this week. Nothing new, unfortunately.
All right, well, I'll take it over with TV news, and I think obvious big one is Shogun's success at the Emmy Awards. It came away at the end of it. It came away with 18 Emmys in total, and that was like for like a lot of it design work on even stuff like the title, just the title of the show, design of the characters, costumes, everything like that. It did really well. For everyone who hasn't seen it, it is a show set in like 1600s feudal Japan. And it followed pretty much I wouldn't know who the main character is actually. I'm only one episode in, but pretty much you're getting a prelude. You're getting the warm up to pretty much a big war that's coming out between rival, I want to say Japanese lords. I wouldn't know if that's the correct terminology, lords, but and
emperors.
Well, not emperors. Emperor's like the top.
Oh, Emperor's
he's like the number one bloke. He's the guys like who own small parts, so like the ones that run the cities. They own the cities and stuff like that. The emperors and like.
Okay, yeah. It does say Lord.
Yeah, Lord.
It says Lord, yeah.
Lord. Yeah, so and Lord's pretty much fighting over territory and things like that, and it's pretty much you're gearing up for a big war, but it is an insanely intense show. Just the first episode in, like, I think I told both you guys already, like, first episode in, like a baby's killed, a guy's boiled alive, and you just watch a guy's head get chopped off clean, and like that's just in the first episode, and you're just like, it had that same sort of like intensity that the first episode of Game of Thrones had, sort of thing. Like, you just knew it was going to be like a real dark show.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to like try and be pretty in any sort of way, but in its own way, it is pretty. Like just that sort of dark.
I was going to say, is it like dark? Is it quite like a dark?
Yeah, it's very dark, but that's really good. You can watch it. It's a Foxtel show, but it's also streaming on Disney Plus. Not sure if it's streaming on anything else. I think it is. Just Disney Plus.
It just says Disney.
Yeah. Yeah, but other than that, the other big news, I forgot about this being a TV show coming to Australia, but The Office.
I saw the trailer.
Yeah.
The trailer got released 2 days ago on I think it was the 18th.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 18th. Yeah. So and the trailer, it's really hard when
I think
when you think about The Office, you obviously think about the US version with Steve Carell, John Krasinski, all them, but also even the UK version with Ricky Gervais is hilarious. And then other countries have had a go at it, like Poland has one, Germany has one.
Really?
A lot of countries actually have had a go. I think like 14 countries before Australia.
Jesus.
Have
Wow.
their own
Okay.
versions. But the funny thing about this, so it's being released on. I'll just come here.
It would have to be like Stan or something.
It's being released on Amazon Prime Video.
Prime.
But it is being released on nearly every country in the world except the US. The US is one of the big ones. It's not being released there.
That is
I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why.
That's a question mark.
Maybe just to. I can't think like because it's like one of the biggest markets like streaming service wise.
Yeah.
Is that country?
I guess they just didn't want it.
Yeah, maybe.
They've got their own, so I guess they're like, well, we don't need it.
But like that being said, they're probably going to release it in China, Japan, things like that. Like, but the trailer, it looks good. You got the an Aussie comedian, what's her name? Felicity Ward. She's playing Hannah Howard, who is the Michael Scott of this show.
Felicity Ward.
And she just in the trailer, she has some funny bits. It looks like it could be good.
It's a lot to live up to.
It is a lot to live up to,
high-bar
and like you want to try and you obviously want to do it similarly. You want to have the same sort of success as the US version, as the US version did, but without copying it too much. Just watching the trailer, it seems like they've like you've got the similar characters, obviously, like that's just part of the show. It seems like they could be, but we don't know yet. It could be really good. Hopefully, it's awesome. So we'll just see what happens with it.
And on that topic of something that was bad, like the TV show The Office being bad, that was actually so good. For the last 10 minutes today, I want you guys to discuss movies that were so bad they were actually good. Like, for example, Sharknado. And
like
Trolls.
they were so good. They were just they were so bad. They just became iconic for being.
Yeah, cult classics now.
Ooh.
I've got a big one right now. You all could go, yeah. Batman and Robin.
Yes, that I love. I genuinely do love watching that movie.
There are moments where I just.
It is bad, yeah. Is that the one with the hard nipples in the costume?
Hard nipples. Back credit card. Back credit card.
Back credit card. Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze. Yeah. That.
Isn't that George Clooney?
George Clooney, yeah.
Yeah.
It was George Clooney.
It was George Clooney, yeah.
Oh, that was George Clooney.
It was George Clooney and that Callum.
As Robin.
As Robin, and that actor goes and plays in one of the NCIS's TV shows in America.
Yeah,
he was It's a rough one. The
But
girl
that is-
in that.
Ivy.
No, the girl.
It's back.
Alfred's
back,
grand.
Yeah.
These,
I don't think I've ever seen her in anything else.
Yeah.
I don't think I've
then
seen her ever again in anything else. I couldn't even tell you her name.
That was a good show. That is an iconic, bad but good movie.
But have a good movie. Jaws
bad-
3.
I'm trying to think of movies.
I got a lot. I got Jaws 3, Jaws 4. This time it's personal.
Just the whole
Where
Jaws catalog.
Yeah, no, not the whole Jaws catalog. The first one's fucking. I'd say iconic.
That's a cult classic.
That is a cult classic.
That is a cult
movie.
classic.
Like every time you hit it, you lay to the water in the show.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, look, they aren't bad. Like they're bad movies, but they're bad on purpose. Literally, all the scary movies.
Yeah, but that's just like them being.
No, but I don't think they're bad. I think that's just what they are.
That is part of it.
It's
they're taking the piss out of it.
It's like American Pie sort of
Disaster movie
movie.
you can have an argument for because I'm like, okay, the jokes aren't just hitting anymore, and now I'm just stuck with.
But like scary movie, it's obviously shit, but they're taking the piss out of the movies by doing shit.
Yeah, that's like that. What is it? Vampire Sucks or what's that?
Vampire Sucks.
What's that? Twilight.
Yeah, it is Vampire Sucks.
Yeah, that
Oh my
Twilight. And then there's
The Starving Games.
the Starving Games.
Yeah,
Starving
Games.
With like the
Yeah.
hangover.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm disguised as what I'm good at. And he's like in a cake.
Yeah.
I saw that video on TikTok or something the other day. It's awful.
Oh god.
A bad movie that's good.
I'm just trying to see if there's anything that can jog my memory. I haven't seen Cats.
I'm thinking of an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Oh.
Beach.
Oh, there you go. Batman and Robin is on the list.
Yeah.
There you go.
Beach was a great idea. Didn't think the ending just left a sour taste in my mouth. I was like, that ain't it. Shit.
Okay, I've got one.
Okay.
Because I liked the concept, but they just did it bad.
Yeah.
And like the actor, I personally love the actor because he's my favorite musician. Morbius.
Well, yeah. You know what?
Yeah.
Agree.
It was a fantastic idea.
Yeah, it was a fantastic idea, but
It was just terrible.
yeah.
I remember fucking.
It was just awful.
The pacing was terrible. Like
Madam Web.
Madam Web.
Madam Web.
It's not. That's just a terrible movie.
No.
They tried to make it.
The thing is,
sad.
they're like Madam Web is like an iconic character. It's they
like,
just fucked it up.
You guys missed the most iconic cult classic movie of all time. That is the worst.
Well,
What?
you are part of the podcast,
So
Twilight.
no, but
kidding me?
no.
Twilight.
That is so
I watched
cringy.
Twilight and I actually I don't go ha ha ha. This is so bad. I
No.
just watch it and go. I like the ideas with it because it's actually good choices.
I don't know. No, it is.
Really,
It is.
the
cringy.
movies after it. I can argue through like Eclipse.
I've
Like,
never been in
I'm
more.
sorry, that is-
I'll give you
that
this.
is
The
dreadful.
last one, that final fight scene, I don't think I've had more of a high
Yeah.
fucking stress level in my life.
Yeah.
And then for that to just
The
be a vision.
Actually, look. Yeah. No.
Look,
Okay.
kill yourself, Alice.
Look. Yeah. I'll admit when I saw what's the dad's name?
Charlie.
When I saw Charlie, I remember watching it for this. My mum took me to the cinema to watch it. I was like,
Same.
oh. I
Yeah.
was like, oh shit, this is for real, isn't it? This is like,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
actually killing people.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause I liked Charlie as well. He was cool. And then, like you said, for it to be a vision, you just like
Oh, Carlisle, you mean?
Carlisle. Yes, Carlisle.
Yeah, Carlisle.
Carlisle. But
I'll
and
give
then
you
And then
one
it's just a
line and
vision.
Tell me you can't cringe at this.
Oh, it's your
he's gonna,
favorite
I know
line,
you're gonna
isn't it?
say, "Sup,
Oh,
Loca?"
what's up, Loca?
Oh,
Hang on tight, Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, that's actually a bad one. I listen in the sun. Yeah, and he takes.
I
You
think
can
It-
outrun me.
It is awful. It isn't a good movie. You got to remember, this was like what 2008
something like that.
Something like 2005.
There's another one, bro.
or something. You're awful. Just let
We're
them
getting a
drop.
number up here. It's like
Just
every
let,
time we
just let them drop.
They won't.
I think they were. Yeah, they were awful. The writing was terrible. Great concept, and it did spark the evolution of vampire movies and TV shows, and that it brought to life like the Vampire Diaries and Teen Wolf and those kind of supernatural shows. It definitely helped kickstart that trend. But yes, it was awful.
I think one thing has made it so popular and like has kept it like kept people rewatching it is like the music and like the cinematography, the themes behind it. I think people just love that mood.
Yeah.
I think people love that mood. Like my mum will put it on just to go to sleep.
Jess does the exact
She
same
loves
thing.
the music in it for that reason.
Yeah.
Jess does the exact same thing.
Yeah.
She'll put it on and she'll be asleep within the first 15 minutes.
Really?
So like it is there's things they did wrong, but there's also things they did brilliantly in it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
like, you can't.
It's a
Yeah.
weird. It's
like the
weirdly.
mask.
It's weirdly my like.
No,
clean-
it's not.
No, whoa, no.
You
no.
shut your mouth.
I have to.
I-
Well, what about Drop Dead Fred?
Haven't seen that. No. Don't try and glaze over this.
I'm not saying
I've
it's that
got.
movie.
There's so many other.
If someone hadn't seen that movie, try and explain the plot.
You know why I don't have to explain the plot to that movie? Because I know everyone saw it. Because
He hasn't seen it.
me.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, The Mask with Jim Carrey.
Oh, I thought you meant Drop Dead Fred.
Oh, Drop Dead Fred. No.
Oh,
Are you talking about Drop Dead Fred?
Yeah, what are you
No,
talking-
The mask. The mask.
oh,
The Mask.
okay.
I would say, do you want to laugh and do you love Jim Carrey? Watch The Mask.
I
It's
would-
simple
But
as that.
explain the plot. What the hell?
That's the.
Stanley Ipkiss.
Kiss? Yeah.
I was not gonna get. I was gonna get Stanley. There was no way in hell I was gonna remember the last
Stanley
name.
Ipkiss.
There was no way.
Stanley Ipkiss is a
bank
loan
He's
guy.
a loan guy.
He's a loser. He gets a mask that gives him these powers, and like it changes his personality completely. Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz. Yes.
Oh,
Anyway,
It's her debut film, I think.
that could be true.
that could be true. She was.
He was just really young, like young. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, and then he gets a
I'll do the
mask.
Googles.
Yeah.
He gets a mystical mask. Once he puts it on, he becomes a completely different person. That's confident. He can flirt with ladies, everything like that,
He's green.
and he's really fictional. Yeah. I don't want to say
Shock.
local mask.
She was 21.
There you
Yeah.
Her
wow.
debut movie was The Mask.
go. Oh, there you go. And then it's pretty much just it's just
Then,
that.
yeah.
Here,
No.
put-
You can't explain
Because the
that.
mob bosses try to rob the bank that he's gonna that he
Yeah.
works at. Then all of a sudden, he's like, oh, I'm gonna rob it and stop him. He steals the money. Then they go after him, and the plot goes on from there. as he lives the math.
I know. I'm just saying it's one.
It's
of
a
the
great
most,
movie.
It's a great movie, but it's one of the most random, unbelievable plots.
Okay, yeah, but
Cool.
That's
Do you
the
know?
point
But
of
that
it.
could be this. That could be the. That's the exact same for any movie made in the 90s. Tell me what the plot of Ferris Bueller's Day Off is.
He just has a day off. He's like, he took a day off.
He took a day off school.
You could also say he has the most epic day.
He has the most
epic day.
exciting and thrilling day
I think
ever,
you guys
and he does
missed
nothing.
My point. I'm
No.
saying that's one of the most random.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
you no.
if an alien came down from
You
Earth-
did not say it was random at the start. You said it was a bad movie.
No,
and then
I was
corrected yourself.
saying it was one
Shit!
Again.
Bro, number 10.
of the... We're cutting this part anyway. But I was trying to say it's one of the most random plots. Great idea, but where the fuck did that even come from?
Jim
Who
Carrey.
thought of that?
But that's the point. That's like,
Jim Carrey.
That's what made it so good. It's an original idea.
That's just wild.
That's movies. That's what's people are just making remakes today. They're mainly remakes. No one's actually creating new ideas.
Okay.
And another thing, we're not stopping here either. I'm going to keep going. The Mask, Dumb and Dumber. What was the third
The
movie?
Grinch.
No.
No. There was a,
Oh,
anyway, in 90, I think it was 91.
Oh, he's
Jim Carrey is the only actor to have done it. He had 3 movies released in 1 year that were
Something
all
like that.
in the number 1 spot when they were released. Number
Number
one. Number one.
Yeah, it was the mask.
Oh no, Ace Ventura,
Hey, that's it.
Adventure.
Dumb and Dumber,
Dumb
and Dumb and Dumber. Sorry,
and The Mask.
and The Mask, and then he
It
had
was me,
So
myself.
those
every
three-
single year after that he had a movie come out.
That is
Every
he owned
single
the
year.
90s.
I think
He
him
owned-
and Meryl Streep are the goats.
Of the acting of all time.
Of
Yeah.
the of what of the
That's a
90s?
whole episode.
And
That's-
that's where we're gonna leave this
That's
episode off.
that's a whole
That's
a whole different thing.
Yeah.
But I would have Jim Carrey as a goat up there. I
And
would
Meryl
definitely-
Streep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't watched enough of her stuff.
But I've watched.
I've watched a
The Wars
few.
Fire, and she
She was awful in that that Up in the Air, the Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
Oh, Don't Look Up.
Don't Look Up, that one.
She was fantastic. That was just an awful movie.
No, she
Apparently
was
it was, yeah.
fucking. That was crazy.
Anyway,
Anyway, yeah.
We'll leave that question for next episode.
Yeah, who's the goat?
oh damn,
Oh god, that's just
that's gonna get violent.
that's just a whole episode
Yeah.
conversation.
You can already think of names that are already gonna come up. But anyway,
Oh, Adam Sandler, straight away. Adam Sandler popped in my head. He
That's not
owned the
first one that came
'90s.
to me.
yeah,
He owned the '90s alongside Jim Carrey. Comedy owned the
comedy.
'90s.
Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, yeah, okay, no, I see that.
Okay.
But anyway, thank you guys for watching.
Thank
Thank you.
all so much. We appreciate it. If there's anything you want us to talk, about, comment and let us know, and we'll see you next week.
I was definitely checking out his microphone for some reason.
I thought you were looking at my quad.
Yeah, that's what you're looking at.
Yeah.
That's what
That's
you
what
get.
you're looking
See you
at. All right,
guys.
thank you guys.
See ya.
Have a good one.
Quite.